Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Tomer, who is not only a great server, but he's also shooting this on the AT&T Samsung phone, so he'll get a big tip, won't he, Mr. Diolis? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the incredible Carlton, the proprietor, Kevin Joyce, the counselor, Diolis Law Advantage Management Group, and Tunes Markets Black and Gold Sunday Show. He is Greg Diolis. Now, Michael Tobin is going to tell you a story about Bushmill Irish whiskey and what an amazing connection, former President Bill Clinton, how he was thinking spirits to lift spirits in Ireland way back in the 90s. Michael, explain that story.
Way back in the Irish conflict between Northern Ireland and Republic of Ireland, Clinton's trying to get a peace treaty together, and he figures, let's start this off by starting with the whiskey, because Jameson whiskey was always Catholic whiskey, green bottle, green label. Bushmill's Protestant whiskey, orange label, orange bottle. Sat down, let's figure out Ireland, let's figure out the whiskey first. They got it together, made one company, two labels, but one company, two regions, one Ireland.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's good business. A good deal for both sides, and I like it. Thank you, Michael. Now, let's begin with the Mediterranean course du jour, what we're talking about now. Go ahead, Kevin.
Well, Rob, this is our first course. So this is like a Pittsburgh Restaurant Week type of menu. So you've got a 3-course dinner for $45. The first course, you can now see here, it's a choice of either the spicy chicken and chorizo chowder with tomato bread. We've got a fig salad here, which is beautiful hydroponic greens with golden raisins and olives and toasted pine nuts, papaya vinaigrette. And then we've got croquettes here, which is traditional Serrano jamon, which is ham with manchego cheese, sweet potato puree, and avocado aioli. And we're going to taste these right now, and hopefully we're going to enjoy them. Greg?
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to talk some Pirates, we're going to talk some Penguins, but before we talk what they do on the field, let's talk about what they do for people that are on their way to the ballpark or to even a football game at the incredible Heinz Field. What does it mean to business in Pittsburgh when those teams are?
Well, there's no question. There's a great connection between sports and business in downtown Pittsburgh, particularly restaurants and hotels. One of the reasons why I was so much out there years ago trying to put together Plan B and get the stadiums and the convention center built, because they're really travel tourism generators. For us, certainly the hockey is the greatest connection. We're a short walk, although we do offer complimentary limousine service to the PPG Paints Center. And but it's only a short 5 or 6 minute walk. You can walk down the hill. We offer complimentary parking. So for a hockey night in Pittsburgh, we will fill this restaurant generally, almost every seat. And people, that connection between dining and hockey is a very good connection. With respect to baseball, a connection we're really trying to encourage more and more, because here, you know, when you go to a Penguin game or you go to a Pirate game, you're going to spend $20 to park the car. You have dinner at the Carlton, parking's on us. So you can park in the building, enjoy a nice dinner, jump on the T. The T takes you right to the PNC Park or Heinz Field. That's free. And when you come out of the game, jump on the T, and you get on that T and get over here. While most people are still in that ballpark trying to negotiate an exit, you can leave from the center exit there and be on that T and over here and out the door while they're still sitting in the parking lots around PNC. You're out the door if you dine with us, and save yourself the $20.
I'll tell you one thing that's also happening, Kevin, that's really interesting, and why this solution is a better one, is all of the parking lots in that area are now being taken up by all the building and expansion, which, Rob, I know you love all of that stuff, but my parking lot that I go to at PNC Park is getting eaten up by all of the new building and expansion. So using this as a way to do it is a great way to go, Kevin. And the other thing, my wife and I, Duquesne basketball season ticket holders, we love to come down here, have a drink or have a little bit of happy hour time, and then just head up to Duquesne where the weather's decent. It's a short walk up to Palumbo Center, which is going to be renovated and is going to be a lot more fun.
And Duquesne's in the process of looking for a new coach, so hopefully that program's going to get better and better.
Absolutely.
And another great Irishman by the name of Rich Fitzgerald would agree with me. The Port Authority is also a wonderful way to get around this great city of Pittsburgh. I love the Port Authority. Let's talk NCAA basketball. Mount St. Mary's, the team that Robert Morris took on the NEC. They are the conference champions. They got by New Orleans by a score of 67-66. They take on Villanova tomorrow. It was Kansas State over Arnold Palmer's alma mater, Wake Forest. They were winners. They're going to be taking on Cincinnati and Sacramento on Friday. North Carolina Central and UC Davis are in Dayton tonight at 7 o'clock. And then the late game, USC and Providence. But tomorrow, tomorrow's a big day, and I don't have enough tape to go through all these games. So the ones he put the stars next to: West Virginia, Bucknell, Princeton, Notre Dame. By the way, Notre Dame baseball, wearing their green uniforms, will be taking on the University of Pittsburgh Panthers on St. Patrick's Day. And good luck to the Lady Colonials, who are going to be in South Bend, the Lexington region. Robert Morris, they're taking on the number 2 ranked 30-3 Fighting Irish of Notre Dame in the NCAA tournament. Vanderbilt and Northwestern. You've also got Virginia Commonwealth and St. Mary's, and North Dakota and Arizona. Sean Miller, of course, the head coach there. How do you see all that unfold?
Well, a couple of interesting observations. I think yesterday was really fun to watch Mount St. Mary's because they had the smallest player in the NCAA tournament yesterday. Their point guard, a little kid, his name escapes me, but is the smallest player that has made it into the NCAA tournament, and he was able to engineer them to a victory. You got WVU going tomorrow at 2:30, which is, this is my favorite basketball weekend of the year, one of the best sports weekends of the year, when you get a chance to watch all these games, and they all get down, seem to all come down to the last minute, and you can bounce from True TV to TBS to TNT to CBS and get all of the action going. Once you get to 1 o'clock or so tomorrow afternoon, it seems like there's always a nail biter happening right at the end of the game. WU could be a team to watch. They play 10 guys. They play that press Virginia style where they're coming at you the entire time. They're really a fun basketball team to watch. I like to see Northwestern, the first time that they've ever been into the NCAA tournament in the history of their program. They've been in the Big Ten for over 70 years and have never made it to an NCAA tournament. That should be a fun one to see those kids get that experience for a change.
LeBron James, his 52nd triple-double last night, 16 points, 11 rebounds, 16 assists. Cleveland, a winner over Detroit, 128-96. I love LeBron James, but what I would love to see is an NBA team in Pittsburgh, and we can put more people here at Carlton on nights that you really didn't expect to get such a big crowd. Why do you think that's never worked? I mean, this is a great basketball community. Why has it never worked, or nobody's really attempted it?
Well, we certainly had a couple ABA teams back in the day, the Condors and Pipers, and I guess they just weren't successful. Pitt certainly was a successful program for years with the Big East. They were selling out the Fitzgerald Fieldhouse before they constructed a new one, and it's just no question that was a very successful program. Whether or not we could draw the kind of attendance for pro basketball, I don't know, but it didn't seem like there was enough financial interest for the people to put the deal together to make it happen.
Yeah, it's always been a tough run in Pittsburgh where you have the big three now with the Pirates, the Penguins, and the Steelers, and the Pirates with the new stadium and now being more competitive are using a lot of those types of the Pirates are getting to the point where everybody's coming in to see them. It's hard to get that entertainment dollar to get one more professional team.
All right, now let's move on to the Pirates. They were winners today at Lecon Park. 93-7, the Fan had it earlier today at Baltimore. Tomorrow, Jet Blue Park. It's Fenway South. They take on